again, everyone. On behalf of Governor Larry Hogan and the state of Maryland, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Charlotte Hall Veterans Home, our distinguished guests, our Maryland State employees and businesses, members of the media, and of course, Charlotte Hall's residents and staff. I'm Roy McGrath. I'm the Director of the Maryland Environmental Service, MES for short. And we are an independent state agency that is self-supporting with a mission of providing operational and technical services that protect and enhance the environment for the benefit of the citizens of Maryland. Charlotte Hall's Veterans Home has provided assisted living and skilled nursing care for Maryland veterans since 1985, serving those who serve. For nearly 30 years, MES has provided Charlotte Hall's water and wastewater services, and today we celebrate and dedicate this new state-of-the-art wastewater treatment facility with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. So I'd like to take a moment to thank all of you who worked tirelessly to make this project a reality, and particularly those from our Maryland-based construction and design firms, from American Contracting and Environmental Services, the firm that actually constructed the plant, Joe Godden and Wendy Berry and Daryl Whiting. From Mott McDonald, from Mott McDonald, which is the Maryland firm who designed the plant, Brian Alayan, and from Kubota USA, Hiro Kuchi. And I'd also like to recognize the following public officials who joined us today for their ceaseless dedication to the betterment of St. Mary's County. I'd like to recognize Delegate Dept Ray from St. Mary's County. St. Mary's County Commissioner President Randy Guy. Johnny Wood, who serves on the Maryland Veterans Home Commission. And finally, I'd like to, I didn't overlook any elected officials, did I? I want to be sure. And so finally, I'd like to recognize.
Whose noise is elected official?
No,
He's
elected. Yeah, we'll get there.
Was elected.
Finally, I'd like to recognize the director of the Charlotte Hall Veterans Home, Ms. Sharon Murphy. Sharon, where are you? And I especially want to thank you for ensuring the care of the veterans here and everyone who calls Charlotte Hall home. Thank you. So at this time, I'm very pleased to recognize Lieutenant Governor Boyd Rutherford, who will begin our dedication. Lieutenant Governor Rutherford is an accomplished public servant, having served in senior positions in both the federal and state governments during his distinguished public and private sector career. He has demonstrated an incredible commitment to fiscal responsibility, saving taxpayers millions of dollars, and he's widely admired for solving complex challenges through creative solutions. Please join me in welcoming Maryland's Lieutenant Governor Boyd Rutherford.
Thank you and good evening. It's great to be here. Roy, thanks for that introduction. I guess we couldn't do it outside today because we'd be in the mud, but it is a pleasure to be here to help dedicate the new state-of-the-art wastewater treatment plant for the 400 residents here at Charlotte Hall. I understand it would be enough capacity to add an additional 50 veterans here if you so desire, but I think that we need the space and we're glad that it's available. I want to also thank the staff of Charlotte Hall for your commitment to serving those who have served. On a personal note, my brother-in-law was here not too long ago, Joe Chesley, and unfortunately he passed away, but he was here, and on behalf of my sister and I want to thank the staff for the care that they provided to him. I also want to honor, of course, our veterans. It is exactly what you are doing and what you have done that the governor and I work every day to make sure that we make you proud. And we appreciate your commitment and your sacrifice, and we really thank you for your service. Now, I want to again point out that how Charlotte Hall is providing a safe, compassionate environment for our heroes. And of course, the veterans who are here are our heroes. Our state owes our men and women in uniform a tremendous debt. And with facilities like this, our veterans have a nurturing and engaging home that they deserve, which is why I'm very pleased to participate in today's ribbon cutting. I guess the ribbon's still outside. And as Roy McGrath mentioned, Maryland Environmental Services has for nearly 50 years been protecting our environment and our citizens by solving some of our most difficult environmental and wastewater challenges. The new plant that we celebrate today will allow for the flow of 30,000 gallons of wastewater per day. It also will be operating much more friendly by using a membrane bioreactor technology to provide for an efficient treatment of the wastewater. It significantly reduces the amount of nutrients, or nitrogen, in the wastewater, and also doesn't use any additional chemicals. As Maryland continues to be open for business, as was mentioned, the design and construction of this plant was done by Maryland contractors in the amount of $3 million, keeping business and its positive impact inside the state. Maryland Environmental Services also has plans for additional work to fill the current lagoon and improve the irrigation and rapid infiltration system. On top of all this, Maryland Environmental Services is improved the electricity service to provide needed power, especially during the winter months. I want to thank Roy McGrath again and his entire Maryland Environmental Services team for the work that they have done to protect our environment and to care for the wastewater needs here in Charlotte Hall. This is an exciting achievement for St. Mary's County, for the state of Maryland, for our environment, and of course our entire veteran community. I want to thank you again for the opportunity to be here today and to congratulate everyone on this important project. Thank you very much.
And now, it is my great pleasure.
Go ahead.
What do you mean?
Would you like to say a word?
Sure.
Come on up, Commissioner.
Well, I just thought that I would close with the elected officials.
We'll let him do the closing. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. I feel like I consider myself a veteran. I spent 26 years in the Air Force. We're very proud of this facility being here in St. Mary's County. It is truly, truly a state-of-the-art facility. And every time I come in here and talk to some of these veterans here, they're all pleased and happy to be here. And they feel the service is very well done for them. And of course, no doubt you've done a great job of taking care of them. Of course, my cousin does a good job too, Millie. So it's, I'm glad that the governor took his time to come down. I know he's a veteran lover himself, and I'm pleased to be a part of this in St. Mary's County as County Commissioner President. I'm loving the idea that I'm still serving and continue to serve. And no doubt taking our veterans is a primary thing. And I see things happening in the VA now. We're going to soon have a CBOC being going to be constructed down here soon. Mr. Owings has done a great job of working that very hard, but it took us many, many years just to get that finally started. So it's a good thing. But I hope the environmental services doesn't start blessing homeowners with this. As you mentioned, it costs $3 million to build one of these. I can see individual homeowners have a $3 million bill to put their sewer system in. But we need this treatment. It's something that I never thought I'd go to as a groundbreaking for a wastewater treatment plant. But when I found about it, I just got it a couple of days ago. And but it's as I've been in this governmental service, it's a big thing throughout the country, and especially even right here in St. Mary's. We're surrounded by 500 miles of water, and it's becoming a big focus for us in our county on treatment of wastewater. It's become a very big thing, and the state-of-the-art thing is they explained to me. The engineer guy did a good job explaining it to me, and I said, wow, it's very interesting how this works out. But thank you all for being here, and thank you, sir, for being here to help us out here and getting this done. Thank you.
We're all set.
I'm good.
You're next.
Thanks, George.
Oh,
We're calling you up.
Okay.
Don't get up there. I have to introduce you first,
I'm here.
because it's a great personal privilege to introduce the man known as the closer, the Honorable George Owings, our Secretary of Maryland Veterans Affairs.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Governor. It's great to be with you. What you don't know is that the governor, Lieutenant Governor, began their morning in Westminster today after a grueling, I don't know how many visits you made, but I know that the whole cabinet was out running through Carroll County today. And so here he is this evening for this big event. I guess the major question is why? Why a wastewater treatment plant here? You know, Johnny Wood was a boy here. Look at his hair. You think I'm kidding you? He was a student here when it was a school. And Sharon began working here 1 year before it became a veterans home. So you've got 32 years of, 33. 34. Who's counting? 34 years on site here. We are so proud of this facility, you have no idea. Lieutenant Governor already told you that Colonel Joe Chesley, his brother-in-law, he entrusted, the family entrusted, his sister Diane entrusted him here at this home until his passing. And we did take care of him as we take care of every veteran here. We are so proud of this facility, I can't tell you. So the reason why is because we're ahead of the curve. What do I mean by that? As time goes on, the nutrient requirements, the removal, and everything that goes along into it, both the wastewater and the drinking water have new requirements all the time, and we're trying to stay above that. So much work has been done to this home, and this is just one of the final phases currently. The governor was here to dedicate a roof. You think you got it good with this? And we cut a ribbon for a roof. It was important. The roof was very important. So is this wastewater treatment plant, I'm telling you. The different wings have been closed, modified, and reopened. The alarm system is finally up and running again, or forever. But we are just, I can't tell you how proud we are. This is the 4th largest in the nation. They don't do these anymore. They've gone down now to 120 beds or less because that's all that can be managed, except here and 3 other places. Sharon does a tremendous job, and so does the staff here in accommodating 401 today. It ebbs and it flows, as you would suspect. But we have over 400 residents here on any given day, and they're all cared for as nowhere else could they be cared for. So today, we're here for yet another memorable moment, and that is to dedicate this wastewater treatment plant for the contractors and everyone who had a part in this. I appreciate all that you've done. Lieutenant Governor has already expressed his appreciation, but more importantly, the veterans that are going to benefit from this. You may never hear him say thank you, so I'll say it for him, but thank you for all that you did to bring this to fruition. And with that, I'm the only thing between you, the water and the cookies. So let's get the ribbon, snip it, and be on our way.